Caitlin Clark fined $200 for social media post about referees. Caitlin Clark said referees couldn't stop her Indiana Fever. The WNBA made her pay for it. The Fever's all-star guard, who is sidelined for the postseason with a right groin injury, posted on social media Saturday that she was fined $200 for tweeting refs couldn't stop us after Indiana's Game 2 win over Atlanta in the first round of the playoffs. Got fined $200 for this, LOL, she wrote on X, adding a series of crying laughter emojis. Bench mob will be even more rowdy tomorrow, let's go. The Fever opened the WNBA semifinals against the Las Vegas Aces on Sunday. Clark's post was then quoted by fellow injured Fever teammate Sophie Cunningham, who was quick to offer her support to the young star. That's really going to break the bank for her. Starting a GoFundMe, now Cunningham wrote on X. The WNBA typically doesn't announce when players are fined. Caitlin Clark fined $200 for IG comments after Fever advance to WNBA semis. Caitlin Clark was fined $200 for a comment she made on an Instagram post about the Indiana Fever advancing to the WNBA semifinals over the Atlanta Dream, a team source confirmed. Refs couldn't stop us, Clark commented on a post following the Fever's 87-85 Thursday night win. Clark then wrote on X, got fined $200 for this, LOL. Bench mob will be even more rowdy tomorrow, let's go. Upon receiving the news. During the Fever's practice ahead of Game 1 against Las Vegas, Clark, who is out for the playoffs with a groin injury, yelled at reporters from the other side of the gym to check her tweet. The WNBA doesn't publicize its fines, but this is the second known instance of a player or coach being disciplined for comments about officiating during the 2025 postseason. Golden State head coach Natalie Nakase acknowledged that she was fined for calling the refereeing unfair in the Valkyries Game 1 loss to Minnesota in the first round. The minimum fine for infractions is $200, indicating that this is probably Clark's first such offense this season. Despite her sentiment toward the referees, the Fever were whistled for 8 fewer fouls, 14-22, than the Dream in their Game 3 win. They took 24 free throws compared to 11 for the Dream. The subject of officiating, particularly as it relates to the Indiana versus Atlanta series, was on other people's minds across the league. It was a football match, Las Vegas head coach Becky Hammon said Saturday. There were bodies flying the whole time. Quite frankly, it made for very ugly basketball, and I think that's something the league's got to take a look at. These players are incredibly skilled, and that should be highlighted, Hammon added. I don't know if they get a bonus for not calling fouls in the playoffs, I don't get it. I don't like it. I think it takes away from the game.